Going live, going live. What is my hair doing? No one knows. What up, friends? Happy Memorial Day, or as my grandma used to say, Remorial Day. Hope everybody had a good day off, not at work. Let's see. Let me get this up here. Save. Yeah, a couple of things really quick. Doing while this loads up, a couple of stand-up shows I want to tell you guys about. This Thursday, I can't believe it's this Thursday already. I'm going to be in Cleveland, flying out Thursday morning, baby. Going to perform at Hilarities in Cleveland this Thursday, June 3rd. Get your tickets on my website, ChrissieMayr.com. And then Saturday, June 12th, I'm going to be in New Jersey in Morris Plains, headlining Tiff's Ale House, also known as the Dojo of Comedy, working on getting potentially some big special guests. So I'm hoping he can join. My only clue or hint that I'm going to give you is that he's a big part of the conspiracy crew. So I'm hoping he can do the show. I'm hoping he can stop by. Another big important announcement is I'm going to be doing content in addition to what I'm already doing. Nothing is changing or going away, but in addition to my 4 episodes a week on YouTube, I will be doing an episode a week exclusively for Rockfin. So if you were curious about signing up and you needed a reason, here's your reason. So you probably heard a lot of other content creators talk about Rockfin. Sam Tripoli's on there, Jason Burmis, John Paul Rice, Jay Dyer, a lot of conspiracy peeps on the platform, but a lot of comedians as well. I think Ted Alexandro is on there as well. So what's great about Rockfin, it's basically the Netflix. It's like a Netflix for content creators. Instead of, say, like paying for my PayPal, which was like, slowly but surely, not like it's okay, but it wasn't as exclusive because everything would just end up on Reddit. So what's great about Rockfin is you pay one price, I think it's $9.99 a month, and you get tons and tons of creators and not just me, and you get access to a ton of stuff, a load of stuff, and I'm going to be having exclusive episodes on there every week, plus live streams. Ooh, first little, yeah, it's a super chat from K-Max. Can you see this? This is a Q&A. Yeah, sure. We're live, baby. Anyway, yes, for those that are just joining, come see me in Cleveland on Thursday at Hilarities, and then that following Saturday in Morris Plains, New Jersey. Please and thank you. I'm going to bring in our first guest. You know him. You love him. It's Geno Bisconte. Geno. You hear me? Geno. Earth to Geno. Geno's frozen or he's having a stroke.
Can you see? I can hear you perfectly. Yeah. How do I look?
You look great. Tilt your camera down a little bit.
It says, you have your little hang up.
There's a little bit of an echo. We're figuring it out.
I just got lazy with my little laptop. If you can buy me some time.
All right, buying some time.
Buy time for 2 minutes. I'm going to put you on my good laptop. I apologize.
No worries. Gino's figuring it out, which is fine. Buying some time. Hi, guys. There's a lot of pretty kick-ass content coming out this week. I don't know if you've been paying attention. Oh, my God. Midnight's Edge After Dark. Showing love out the gate. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. I don't know if you guys caught me on Friday Night Tights with Nerdrotic's channel. That was super fun. That is always like an epic all-nighter nerd fest-a-thon. It's my second time doing it. It was this past Friday. It was so great. Ghost Crusaders! Did you ever reset your password for that app? I think you know the answer to that question, as you can tell by the same color. I got to do it, though. I got to reset the app because I want to mix it up color-wise. I feel like I need a pink or an orange or a yellow I gotta do it. I gotta prioritize it. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, thank you, Dark Shadow. Saw me on Friday Night Tights. Yeah, I had a fan come to Scotty's Comedy Club in Jersey. I think it was the week before with a Batman Hush graphic novel. He's like, "You're gonna need this. Study up." So it's cool. It's cool. It's the first graphic novel I've ever had, and it's from a fan, which makes it even more meaningful. And I'm not finished with it yet, but it's very cool, and I get why people like them. So, hi guys, everybody in the chat. So, yeah, how was your guys' weekend? We got Geno's gonna come back, and another special guest, a porn star, will be joining us shortly. I just feel like I've been recording so much ever since I got back from Texas, which is good. Because speaking of Texas, I already know when I'm going to be back in Texas. I'm so thrilled. I'm going to be back at Hyenas in Dallas. So back to Texas in September. I'm going to be at Hyenas in Dallas, September 17th and 18th. Just confirmed. I don't know if the tickets are up for that yet. Not up yet. So sit tight. Hold on to your butts. Yeah. That's very exciting. Vegas. Going to be going to Vegas at the end of this month for my sister's birthday, and also September for shows and whatnot. Cool. Oh, is Geno ready?
No, yes. I apologize because I was just.
Don't apologize.
I was mailing it in because I'm like, I'll do it on my little laptop, but then I could tell immediately it was freezing up. So I got off my ass in the kitchen where I prefer to do this. You know, it's got the picture of the folks and stuff. And I mean, I normally smoke a stick while I'm here, but I can't because I'm out of cigars.
Smoke away. Oh, you're out of sticks?
Maybe that's a good thing. Like, I was literally down to, you know,
Muffin! Oh my God, Muffin's here! Oh my God, Muffin! I haven't seen Muffin since Thursday. She's been away all weekend. Sorry, she just came back.
I love it. But and just like the fans always send cigars, so it's like I don't buy them. And then I was down to all ones I didn't like that were dry, and I'm like, why am I smoking it becomes that, why am I smoking a cigar if it doesn't taste good? So I just who is that?
All right, Frank just put Muffin on the table, which is a terrible idea. Muffin's on the table. Wait, Geno, what makes a cigar something you don't like?
Well, when they get dry and stale and old and all that shit. But, you know, either it's an enjoyable, like, smooth pull on the cigar or it isn't. And the cigars I had lying around were, that's a beautiful dog. The ones I had lying around were all, I wasn't talking about Muffin. The ones I had lying around were just all old and dry, and it was a waste of time. So I ordered some new ones, and it's probably better. Probably better.
She's out of breath. Do you hear her breathing?
I do. How's your Memorial Day going, woman?
It was good. It was good. Frank was playing. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's all tangled in the fucking things.
Right now, dudes everywhere are going, that lucky fucking dog. He's getting all of it.
Muffin. No. She's all tangled. Wait, I gotta take these headphones off. Oh my God, the headphones are in her taint. Okay. All right, Muffin, go, Muffin, go, Muffin, go. Woo. Sorry, that was highly unprofessional.
I thought it was nice.
Okay. Sorry.
I think it sets the theme. It's Labor Day, no one cares. Memorial Day, I always confuse them. All that shit.
Yeah. Did you see Larry was like posting pictures of himself in his military gear, and then I was like, wait, is it Memorial Day only for those who have died?
We lost that. I'm sorry, I had to get my water. We lost that fucking bet. Like, I'm like, was he really in the Air Force? But that was serious stuff that he posted. Am I right?
I think so. But I think that the time to try to get attention for your service is like Veterans Day and what's the other one? Memorial Day is for people who've died, right? So do you think it's wrong or right to try to get attention? I don't know. Maybe I'm being nitpicky.
Well, I mean, I guess I can say I don't know because I was never in the service.
Yeah, I have never.
My uncle was, but I was not. So,
I've only served in the biblical sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were talking about cigars. What makes a cigar that you would like if there are fans of yours listening that want to send you cigars, like what? And to me, a lot of them seem similar. I kind of like the small ones that are like flavored.
Yeah, I'm like you. It's like I haven't been smoking long enough to like I had. I took two from because I've been smoking too many dark ones. Anyone you like is a good cigar. Like some people like flavored cigar. I fucking can't stand flavored cigars. I don't know how people I almost said smoke
Thanks,
them. I don't get
Roger.
that. But as long as they're fucking, as long as it's something I enjoy, like it's got a smooth pull on it, when you inhale, it's great. But when they get old and dry, they don't have that. And I had one sitting around forever. I was getting to the bottom, like I want a cigar. I'm like, if I'm going to smoke a cigar, I better fucking enjoy it. So I got to the last 6 and they've been sitting there forever because getting back to what you said, we have the best fans in the world. They're always sending us cigars,
Wow. Because they know you love them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was trying to cut back when I first started this hard 75. I'm like, I'm not smoking cigars either. And then I said, fuck it. That's the one thing I'm going to do. And so I really don't have any. So I ordered some, but that was why I ran out. But I don't need another cigar. I wanted to smoke one a week and I already had 2 this week,
What does it feel like how do you feel if you're like, oh, I got to cut back?
Well, when I started the hard 75, I said,
you're in the midst of the hard 75 right now?
I'm 20% through it. Today was day
50.
And they said, here's what you have to do. Okay. You have to work out twice a day, once out 45 minutes each time, once outside, once with weights. So that's no problem.
And you've been doing that?
Well, here's the thing. And again, I talked about this. I talked about this on In Hot Water. I said, you can call me out on this, but I jumped the cross ropes, the weighted jump rope. So if I do that for 45 minutes, that counts as outside and weights. And I also count the walk back from work. So if I walk 45 minutes and jump rope, then that counts for 2 45-minute workouts. And people can say whatever they want, but if I can do that 75 days in a row, that's fucking amazing. Also, you have to follow a diet. And I do the intermittent fasting, which already works. So that's easy, And third, what's the other thing? Oh, the whole reason I started is because I was so pissed about people always putting up drunk pictures. I'm like, I'm not. I put them in a timeout. I'm like, now you're in a timeout. So 75 days I won't drink. None of those seemed hard, and they still don't. Knock wood. The hard part, I'm like, can I smoke cigars? And my friend who did it said, you shouldn't. And I love this.
Speaking of staying active, there's a little video of you working out that I really love.
I didn't know that anyone captured this. Let's take a peek.
Wait, fuck. wait, from the beginning.
By the way, I honestly couldn't do it. I guarantee you.
Who had to skip it growing up? I think my parents told me they couldn't afford it.
You gotta wait till the end. That's the real payoff.
They're best thing of all. They're a counter on that ball. Try to beat your very best score.
Did you make that or did Frank? I texted
Frank made this.
Who?
And I would say most of the time, if you see something that's technically creative,
right?
It was Frank. He's very good with editing.
I thought that was great, but the one thing I thought would be difficult was not smoking, and it is. But then I said, fuck it. If I'm going to go 75 days and do all this other stuff, then I should be so lucky as to have 1 or 2 cigars a week. But everything else, it really, and the most important thing that I thought would be hard, and it's not easy, but I love it, it's you have to read 10 pages of nonfiction a day. And I suck at reading. I used to love it.
Okay.
And I suck at it, but now I have time that I quit since I was fired from my sports writing sheet. But it's actually, the whole hard 75 is it's more for mental discipline than anything else. And I'm pumped about it.
Absolutely. Anytime I've been on, the hardest diets I've been on have always been mental. And for me, the hardest one was the master cleanse. I used to do every diet under the sun with my mom. It's we were just perpetually trying to lose 10 to 15 pounds, but It was fun to do it with her because we both had the same disordered eating, but we both did the master cleanse.
Right.
And I went for 28 days once. And that's where you just drink a concoction of fresh lemon juice, cayenne pepper, maple syrup. I think that's it. And you just drink that, and it's supposed to cleanse out it did cleanse it. I got to the point where I just was over food. The worst part was the caffeine headaches because I'm used to having coffee every day.
I'm still doing the coffee too. Like,
yeah, you got it. Well, you drink it black, so you're all right.
I've said that. If you ask, well, that's why I can do it's like you need to pick a diet, but the intermittent fasting works for me because you can have black coffee, you can have unsweetened green or black tea, and water, dude. It's fantastic. So I'm 15 days in, and I'll be done at the end of July, and then I'm going to treat myself to LA for a couple. Somebody asked in the chat, then I'm going to go out to LA in August, which is great. Although I don't know that I'll be staying with Bronston because he's gone total snowflake. And oh my God,
he's a lib.
He's always been a lib. But did you see what they're insane. Like, did you see what I posted today on all my social media? I said, because it's over. It's not just over. It's like I would argue, and please, I'm preaching I think me and you are 1 and 2 in no particular order when it comes to this shit. But the simple fact is, follow the science. I understand it now because it's impossible to follow the science. Like when they send you a 20-page paper on the CDC, follow the science. The people that believe it
means whatever they want it to mean.
Yes. So
you mean this?
Right. So I'm like, it's all common sense now. And I simply put,
Wait, this? Wait. Which one are you talking about? Which tweet?
Show me. It's me saying if Dr. Fauci himself said only 50% of his NIAID or NIAID staff is vaccinated.
Is it this? Is this what you tweeted? Is this what you tweeted,
Geno? I couldn't see the video. Did you put up the video? That's what I tweeted. Hold on. There you go. Where'd you go? What? I'm alone now. Don't leave me alone in this fucking chat room, Chrissie. That's my mommy. That's my daddy. My Aunt Olga. My Uncle Frank. Anyway, I don't know where Chrissie went. Am I on? Am I on or am I in the fucking waiting room? You're in the show. All right. So the Geno show. All I tweeted was, if Dr. Fauci himself admits that only half of his employees at the why would you do that?
I got kicked out.
I let me tell you, Chrissie, it was worth it because I don't know if you know this. I was a little show 4 days a week called In Hot Water. I was panicking. I'm like, this isn't my show.
It is. I'm like, take it away. That's what every time I tell people, like, if I get cut out, just take it away.
But what I'm saying is, if Fauci himself, my point is, it's all common sense now. That's all you can, like, if you believe something, just use your common sense. So if Fauci's employees themselves, only 50% got vaccinated, I said, what does that tell you? Either healthy people don't need it or sick people shouldn't get it. Or both.
Hold on. What did Fauci say? Just for those who missed it, and by that
Fauci,
I mean me.
Like, you can find, I posted it in the thread because some guy's like, that was proven to be false. And I'll get to that in a sec. But Fauci said, the director of the CDC, and I forget the other, like, they asked him how many of their employees had been vaccinated 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay. Now I know. Now I know what you're talking about.
And he's like, and this is what he said. He goes, I think a little over 50%, maybe, he goes, maybe 60%. First of all, and I said this.
Which isn't most.
Yeah, and 60% is a lot more than 50%. Watch this, Chrissie, and I put this in the thread and made me giggle. Ask me how big my penis is. Say, how big's your penis?
How big is your penis?
It's a little over 3 inches, 17 inches. I mean, stop it. Stop it. And the people, this is how bad the left has become. And why wouldn't they? Because people believe it. They said it was fraudulent. They said it was a lie that quote, Fauci said 50% refused the vaccine.
Okay.
But here's the thing. They focus on refuse. No one refused the vaccine. Half didn't get it. It's still at 50%. But the guy sent me that to refute it. And I'm just like, you're insane. And by the way, if a guy that's in charge, anyone, a salesman, the first thing you learn is, like, when someone asks you something you don't know, you say, I don't know, but I can find out. Because you're being honest. But when you're trained to lie, and that's how it's like, they said the same thing about the masks. Is that like, well, he didn't know, so he just said 50% and he changed it later. He lied. Just say, I don't know, but he panics and needs to sell his narrative. And that was the whole thing. And then I'm like, this is why I just have to post up and walk away. Because it's insane how these people have become. And they deserve to be that insane.
Totally. I turned your mic down just a tiny bit, just so that our volumes match. In the interest of not getting another strike on YouTube, I'm going to carefully, gingerly transition us to this very cool city tier maker. I thought this would be a fun idea for us to do is rate all these cities in order of best to worst. And then we have a category here for never been there.
Okay, now how does this work? You asking me or them? Or
I am no. We did this with candy the other day. So let's say we take Portland, and then we would put it in F because it's in shambles right now.
Oh.
Or we could be like, I would put it here because I've never been there.
I've been to Portland and it sucks, and it deserves.
Okay.
It fucking deserves to suck. It deserves to suck.
Okay, let's see. Should we mix it up between good cities and bad cities? Yeah. Honolulu, great city. I mean, I haven't been there.
Never been.
I haven't been there since 2000.
Then you've been there. I've never been.
It's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna put it up there. It was very much like kind of also like a second Hong Kong the last time I was there, but who knows? It's beautiful. All right. Now let's go to maybe Philly. What do you think of Philly? I think Philly's pretty good. The cheesecakes are on point.
What are we basing it on? Are we basing it on overall?
We're basing it on overall. Yeah.
On how they've handled the past year?
Oh, okay. We can do that.
No, I mean, there's like, if you ask me how Philly is for comedy, it's not its fault that it sucks, because anyone that wants to be big in Philly in comedy would fucking feel bad that they didn't drive 45 minutes to New York. Well, an hour and a half to New York. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if the Philly comedy scene was in Denver or Minneapolis, it'd be great comedy. But it's not. It's people that didn't want to come up here. Even the people that fucking go back there, like Shane Gillis, I don't know where he is, but he came up here, blew up. You know what I mean? So me, Vec, Jay Okerson, we all said we can't do this here, So if it's for comedy, it sucks, but it's not its fault. If it's for just the city alone, I fucking love the city. I do. I love Philly. If it's for the
I do too.
It's amazing.
The cheesesteaks are nice. I've enjoyed my comedy experiences there. How about a C? Is that unfair?
No, that's not unfair at all.
We'll put it as C right now, and if conditions improve. Chicago. I would put Chicago also at a C. The food was good, I would say, and yeah, we could base it on, comedy and also how they handled the past year.
But here's the thing. Like, it's not, it's not the people's fault. Chicago is one of my favorite cities in the world. They've been great. It's where we did the first In Hot Water live. We've done 2 there. You've done it. What's that place? God forgive me. The name of the place we always do.
The bar.
Yeah. Why can't we think of it?
Yeah.
But it's so great. Like the comedy scene there, the Laugh Factory with Curtis. He always puts us up whenever we want. That's great. I have family there that I hang out with. It's let me tell you, the Art Museum of Chicago, the Art Institute. It's where 2 of my favorite Van Goghs ever are. One is the bedroom. He painted 3 of those. And there's a self-portrait there. And there's one called The Drinkers that I don't have to tell you.
I didn't know you were such an art guy. I didn't know you were such
used to be more, but it is, let me tell you.
Art boy.
That is the best museum in America for Van Goghs right now in one.
Is Chicago.
I would argue. And I've seen many. And I'm actually going to that interactive exhibit in a couple months with Kevin and Molly. It's fucking great. So, in fact, give it a B. Give it a B, because except for that lobster-faced bitch and Jussie Smollett got exposed for the piece of shit he is.
Yeah. That's a good point there.
There you go.
All right, cool. Let's move on. Ooh, San Francisco, I've never been.
I've been there. I love it there, but apparently
Rice-A-Roni.
No, I do. I have a picture of me on the Rice-A-Roni thing. I loved it, but I haven't been there since 1997. I don't know what goes on now. Cobb's Comedy Club was great. I love that.
Okay. Let's see. We'll put it. Should it be higher than Philly?
Yes.
Okay. So B.
Yes.
Okay.
Because San Fran, I put it higher than, because I've been to Philly a lot more. I've seen all the shit. The fans are fucking dumb. The kid that dumped popcorn on fucking Russell Westbrook, although no one's worse than the guy fucking in that time. A Boston fan threw a bottle at Kyrie Irving, and fucking a dude in New York spit at Trae Young. So the fans, but San Fran, like the best baseball stadium. The fans are great. My friend Molly, I'm going to leave it B. I'm going to leave it a B, Mayor.
Aubrey Huff used to play for the San Francisco Giants.
Yes.
Now he's like one of my all-time favorite podcast guests.
Yeah, he's great.
All right, now we have Baltimore. I've been there. I don't think it's anything special. I would put it at a D unless you have
Oh, by the way, can I interrupt? Because I saw someone said Figs. So Figs reached out to me, right?
How is Figgy?
I don't know because he blocked me on Facebook, and I have no problem with Figs, but he reaches out to me and he says, "It's like, hey, I don't want to fucking fight anymore." But I'm like, I wasn't fighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he's like, he somehow comes around him. Berg says Berg's like, tell him to come by the studio this week.
Berg said, come by the studio this week.
Berg told me because I'm like, you believe this guy? And Berg told me, tell him to come by the studio this week, and we're off all this week. So I sent him a tweet that says, I sent him a tweet that said, come by this week. He's like, what day is good? And I acted like it gotten broken up. I put, come by. I said, we're off Monday for we're off for Memorial Day. And then in the next text, I put all week wide open after that. So so I'm gonna be like, I said we're closed all week. We're closed for Memorial Day all week. We're wide open after that. But he's gonna come by Tuesday through Thursday, and then we'll have something to talk about for him on the show. Let's see if he does. Is that wrong of me? Berg said don't do it. I'm like,
did he? So he doesn't know that we're off this week, or he does?
I mean, shouldn't he be following it? I mean, well, that's just it. He just shows up and he's like, look at me. He's like, if he paid attention remotely to the network, he would know not to come in. Am I right?
I mean, if he couldn't watch the show, who knows? Yeah, he didn't, I don't know. I know I have mixed feelings about Biggs, but I really want him to be his best and do his best and like reach his full potential. So,
oh yeah,
I don't know. I just don't think that is with me.
Well, I think we were great to him. He just can't get out of his own way right now. You know?
Yeah. Everyone's got their own like journey. Denver, I love Denver. I would put it up by Honolulu.
Oh, look at that! Now, what's so great about Denver?
There's a lot of men. If you're a single lady and you're having a hard time meeting men, go ahead and go to Denver because it's teeming with men. Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever been to Denver other than
they call it Menver for a reason.
Other than the fact it's got the QAnon fucking airport, huh? With all the fucking pictures and shit.
Really? I didn't know about that.
Chrissy, you're fucking with me. I could have sworn you were the one that showed me that. Like, like Denver's the one they say it's got all the tunnels. You've been there. It's like it goes. They say there's so much underneath there and all this stuff. Like Google it sometime when you get a chance. But there's QAnon. Oh, the Epstein shit. They show pictures of like these kids that are on the wall. It's like it's insane.
Wow.
You just Google Denver Airport, QAnon. Watch what comes up. It's insane.
Let's see.
Yeah, do it. Go on, do it.
Okay, these are pictures.
On your hair, pretty girl.
The final vote it was pretty much a dead heat. Maybe.
Todd Ferguson again?
What did you say?
Is Todd Ferguson waiting to get in?
Is Todd Ferguson waiting to get in? No, he's not. Maybe he has the old link. Surprising truth behind evil Denver airport. I don't know. I'm not I'm on DuckDuckGo, so maybe I'm getting.
Why do you do DuckDuckGo?
Because Google shares all your info.
Did you see the trouble Google got in for? Google got into today? It was right. Oh, it's right here. It was on my.
Oh, that they track you no matter what?
Yeah, they fucking tracked you more than they were supposed to, right?
I'm like, nothing surprises me anymore.
Location off should mean location off. Google lawsuit.
Wow. Oh, the most popular. Okay, I'm gonna pull this article about the airport.
I will say, I don't care if Bezos is a terrible person. I'm going to keep using the Amazon app, and I don't care if the government is recording everything I have. When I can ask that Google Dot to play music or do whatever I want, you can listen.
That's
to
worth it.
That's
worth it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Not that adamant about it.
Doomsday Bunkers, Illuminati, and the Apocalypse. 5 wild conspiracies about the Denver airport.
You don't know this. You're the one that gives me 90% of my information on this.
I didn't know, Geno. Hold on. What's happening here? Do I need the volume?
This is it's just music. I guarantee.
Okay.
5 of the most popular conspiracy theories built by the New World.
It was built by the New World. Wow.
New World Airport Commission for building it.
Blue horse. I don't remember any of this.
Look at that creepy fucking thing. I didn't even know about that. This is a great video.
It contains the Illuminati headquarters. Wow. All right, let's all go back to Denver.
I didn't know any of these. I just saw a picture about it. Yeah.
Oh, tunnels and bunkers.
Yep.
Tunnels and bunkers. Tunnels and bunkers.
Yeah, there you go. That's the artwork provide. That's exactly it. The artwork provides clues.
Wow.
It's like insane. And like it was tied into Epstein or something with one of them. But
interesting.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, now Denver, you got to put number one because it'll give you something to do next time you're at the airport.
Yeah. Let me get the city chart back up on here. Man, this is a lot of back and forth I have to do. Okay, here's the chart back up. And plus we have Rahyndee James in the house. Sup, girl?
Hey, I made it.
Look at you in your fancy, almost like a Cruella DeVille type coat here.
Hello.
Hey,
Look
guys.
at you. Rahyndee just shaved her head again. So now it's a look.
Yeah, it's gonna be a look for probably for just the summer.
I like it. What's your? It probably cuts down on styling time.
Oh yeah, tenfold.
By the way, Rahyndee, Geno Bisconte,
Have you guys met ever?
Long time. Yeah, I did her show. Is she looking?
My
You
dog.
have a dog barking. Aw.
We did your show, Chrissy and Rahyndee. Me and you were on it.
Yes.
Well, you were, and you followed Frankie McDonald and not me. So we're fighting. We're fighting, Rahyndee. We're fighting.
I don't know who I followed back. All I know is somebody was yelling at me because I didn't follow them, so I followed them.
Yeah,
that would be.
Michael Gavin Ali, not Frankie McDonald. That guy. That's a good movie. He's gonna shoot up a school some point. So you chose wisely, Rahyndee. But it's great. You look amazing as always.
I appreciate it, baby. Thanks for having me. I'm out camping, so I didn't know if I was going to be able to pull this off. But
You're camping? Wow.
Yeah.
You took time away from like a fun activity to do this.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, we're getting a little.
I want to check the campsite out. See.
Just a little bit. Oh my God!
So I got the cabana.
Wow, that's legit. This is not just like hanging out of a tent. You have a whole house.
Yeah. I do not. I don't do the tents. I have a camper.
I would say this is glamping right here.
Glamping.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Where are you camping right now?
Up north.
Up north. Okay.
Yep. I'm chasing like 75, 80 degree weather.
Ooh, are the bugs bad where you are?
Oh, not yet. I think in about an hour they should be, but then it'll go back away. You know.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Rahyndee, we're ranking cities kind of by any criteria. Like me and Geno have been like, all right, how did the cities do over the last year? How are they with comedy? But like really it's like anything you want to say about them is gonna be fine. So cool. So far we've got Honolulu and Denver up here because there's a lot of men in Denver on Honolulu because it's gorgeous. Chicago, San Fran, Philly, Baltimore, Portland. And these are the ones that we have not sorted yet.
Nice.
Yeah. And the blue would be like if any of us had not been to any of the cities. Which I don't know.
Okay.
We all travel a lot, so that might be
right.
I might not. Although I haven't been to downtown Anchorage.
Me neither.
I've been to Anchorage. I just got back from there.
Oh my God. All right. How would you rank it?
You make Anchorage a fucking A. The best people in the world.
Really?
They've ruined because it's like, you know, all the other major states here. It's like all red. And then that little district like Anchorage and Philly, you know, in Atlanta, they're blue and they fuck up everything. But the people in Anchorage are the most. I used to go there every year for a week to do comedy. Shout out at a bar called Coots. And then like the Comedy World shrunk there. And I just went there for a weekend, smash and grab, first time in 7 years. And it was like it's like I hadn't missed a weekend there. You know what I mean? The best people in the world.
Wow.
Todd is just joining us. Todd is a VIP Compound Media subscriber and also I would call him a regular guest.
Sure enough.
Todd, this is Rahyndee James.
Yes, the last time I was with your show, she was on. She was Skyping.
Oh my God. Okay,
So
perfect.
I remember her.
So we're sorting the cities. I know this is no candy game, but we're sorting the cities based on really any criteria. If you have a strong case to bump somebody down, I'm open to it. If you if you want to promote somebody up, I'm down with that too.
Okay.
And I like Vegas. I think Vegas should be pretty high.
Oh, Vegas definitely is high. I was there for 7 years. Oh
Should we
yeah.
put best ever?
I
But
don't know.
are
It's been the best for me.
Are you going with the touristy areas, or do you want somewhere that's kind of unique and on your own, and that kind of shit?
Well, my sister
let's see.
lives in Vegas. She doesn't live on the Strip, so I guess I would consider like all around there.
I lived on Las Vegas Boulevard in a loft. But I did start with the outskirts of the city and then moved right into the business.
The business.
The business. But I didn't party too much. I just I worked a lot. I just worked. But I was in an awesome spot. I do parties, did like fun things for videos,
What is bad about Vegas?
Ooh, you can get caught in the life.
You can get what?
Caught in the life. Like gambling.
Oh, the life.
Ooh,
we were talking
Lord,
about it on. Sorry to interrupt you, Randy. We were talking about it on In Hot Water this week because we're going there. We just announced we're doing Comedians of the Compound there soon. And Berg has never, which he's from Canada, but he's been in New York going on, I think, 10, 15 years. He's never been to Vegas. And I said,
wow.
Talking about it. And it's like the worst thing you can do in Vegas is win your first day there because you just keep winning. Am I right?
But with his love of Asian hookers, he would love it there.
Or if you lose the first day there, then you're afraid to gamble. Like, that's why I never usually go for more than 24 hours. I'll tell you, Reno, and when I used to do comedy in Vegas, and it's so fucking old, it was back when it was the Riviera, I didn't gamble there because I couldn't enjoy it. I felt like I was losing the money I was making. But when you did the shithole Reno, where there's a $5 table, you bring $100 to lose, I loved it, but Vegas, hopefully that kind of underscores you get caught up in that life, right?
Is this where you learn to love gambling, Geno?
I'm so good at gambling.
Or is this where you got good at gambling?
I've never. Anyone that tells you they're good at gambling. I was hanging out with my nephew last week, teaching him like all the ways you lose at gambling. He's like, I get it. So the fun part is losing. No, Nick, the funny part is losing. There's no fun part about gambling.
I haven't gambled that much.
I'm just saying, I remember those from the last time I saw her.
Are you talking about her boobs?
I got them covered.
Let's all be respectful. No kidding.
You know what, Chrissy? Mentioning boobs. My favorite picture of you is with getting out of the pool.
Oh,
everybody loves that one. I see it all the time. I'm like, it's great. Like, it's like the greatest. Like, they always hype up your boobs.
That's my goal, is to take more pictures by the pool this summer. Even if there's no pool, I'll just put a bathing suit on and like lay on the front lawn or something.
Well, I don't think you have to ask Frank to help out. He'll do it, naturally.
Maybe.
Is that the one Evil Sam keeps photoshopping like Barry Ribs' face on and freaking me out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I like Miami. It's a little ratchet, but it's fun. Nice weather.
Love
if you
Miami.
Want to get shot
Miami's
at
high.
and robbed and
But that's
like
now.
that.
That's now. See, that's
Crime.
the thing is we're talking about Miami, but right now, sure, it's rough, but it hasn't always been too bad,
Did you ever watch Miami Vice growing up? It's always been like that.
Yeah, but I mean, you like us as I guess if I'm referring to like being in church, like coming in and out, I've been fairly safe in Miami. It hasn't been, like
that's your white privilege.
It's my white privilege, I guess. No, I've been in Miami when it was a very, very, when you would think it would be wild, but everybody's having a good time in the streets, and it's like,
I hear it's really hot
but
down
I'm
there,
not. Oh yeah, it's hot.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I lowered the mic volume for all the guys in the thing because I know I lowered my own. Hopefully that's better.
And I lowered your volume.
Somebody put never ever up Geno's volume.
How's mine? I have no idea.
Be lowered more. I'll do it on mine.
You're good, Todd.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, good.
See, Geno, this is how you be professional. I'm sitting in my truck talking to you on old headsets with an adapter so I can actually hear you.
Wow, but at
Right.
least your camera is stable. That's really
Yes.
like half the battle.
Well, I'm still cleaning out the cigar ashes Geno left in here from the last time I drove him home, and so he trashed my office here.
That's
Now I have to lower my volume. What about this? This is good. Geno's too low now. Maybe I'll like slowly tick him up. Okay, I've increased you a little bit, Geno. We'll see how you behave.
Hey, Chrissie,
all right.
have you ever been on the subway with Geno?
Not in a while, but I have.
Why?
I've been on the subway with Geno before, and you can't lower that volume. He's actually louder than anyone on the subway. An entire subway car full, and all you hear is Geno in New York City.
But but I said this. I sat in for Joanne on Morning the other day, and I said,
Ooh.
that's always my volume. I'm sorry. But if I've said this before too, if you tell me to shut the fuck up or shut up, I will, or I'll quiet down. But if you do this to me, I lose my mind.
You don't like to be shushed?
Yeah. Oh, I hate being shushed. Like, I know I'm loud, but the different, so I'm always the same volume, which is too loud. But you ever go drinking with Bill Schultz and he talks normal, and the second he gets drunk, he triples. It's just like, yeah, you're like, and I said this on the show. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I can't tell him to shut up. I don't think. Watch me say this. Would you please quiet down? I can't say that to people. I'm not allowed to say that to people. So I just let him yell. But that's how you know Bill is drunk. He just trebles his fucking volume.
Speaking of volume and loud, what about Minneapolis? I think we should put it down here with Portland, unless you guys have a.
Well, we can't make jokes on here, right?
What, too soon?
No,
Why?
we're having to watch our language. I'm not
We
sure
no, I
which
mean,
version we're at.
like, try. You're fine. The only thing we have to avoid a little bit is the coof and the jab, but I know.
Just get water.
I mean, Minneapolis, kind of a shithole. Although I've never been.
Yeah, I can't think of a city I'd rather not drive through than that one right now.
Geno, have you been to Minneapolis?
I've been in the airport. Ooh. They have a Charles M. Schultz thing there, but I've never done anything more than had a layover in the airport. I actually used to have a layover there when I would go to Anchorage. It's the worst layover, like Anchorage. It's like 2 5-hour flights. Always get the one to Seattle or Portland, those shitholes. But never
based on your layover experience, I'm putting it at the bottom.
Well, based on fucking Ilhan Omar alone.
Exactly.
All right, what about we're not getting much better here. What about Detroit?
Move people into Minneapolis and say, you win. You want to live here? Here you go.
Detroit.
I've heard that they are strategically the reason why the borders are so open right now is they are putting migrants or immigrants strategically into like red zones to get them ready for the next election. So because they're kind of scared about. It's another thing I can't talk about, but like I've heard that they're strategically putting people in certain spots.
Some people will deny it, but some people are looking at it with their own eyes and going, "I get it, I see it."
100%.
All right, Detroit. I'm similar to Geno in that I've only done a layover in Detroit.
Me too. That's all I've done.
I do like their 80 miles an hour throughway speed limit up there. That's taking your life into your own hands. I used to live over in Kalamazoo, and we would travel through Detroit regularly. And it really was a case of just you roll up your windows, lock your doors, and then you hop on the throughway. And yeah, you literally do just take your life into your own hands there. It's a fun drive.
All right, so it's a fun drive. So maybe higher than.
No. That's like driving through it. Okay. You're not stopping.
What about Seattle? I don't think I've been to Seattle.
Have you been watching those protests and all this shit over there?
Seattle's
I've been seeing all that,
yeah.
Another one. It's such a great town, and it's just gotten ruined by just the liberal mentality. Just how they. Didn't Seattle have the autonomous zone for a while?
Yeah. Well,
yes.
Portland, yeah. And it's block, and the murder rate is 25%. Like it's insane.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna leave that down there. San Antonio, I've never been.
I hear good things about it.
San Antonio is fantastic. I went there. Me and Berg did our Texas tour in Houston and San Antonio, and the people there are great. Actually, that's where what's his Ski Mask. That's where we met Ski Mask before
Oh,
he was Ski Mask.
wow.
And he's like, I'm gonna move to New York and start podcasting. Or I don't know how it happened, but it's a fun little city, and that's where the Alamo is. Even though they're redoing it, but I liked San Antonio.
Dave Landau travels and tours to all these locations. Every one of these cities you've mentioned so far, Dave has hit.
Oh my God, we got to get him on here.
I didn't love it. It's a B. It's a B, not
it's a B. Okay.
Yeah, I think Texas all around is they're just filled with like mixed like sweet people. Because I know Austin, Texas is super sweet, but I mean, I guess Dallas and what's the other one?
Fort Worth.
Houston. You get into the city part and you get a little rough, but.
Well, what did you guys think of Austin when you were down there?
I loved Austin.
I like it. It's cutesy. I mean, there's a lot of crackheads more than I was there last in 2006, but like we didn't really explore much of it. We really were just going to and from the hotel to the venue. So that's like a 2-block radius. Like me and Frank took the scooters around and we like scooted around. The scooters were good. All right. I will give Austin credit for the scooters.
It has a great vibe. Randy, when were you there last?
So I was there in the beginning of my career, actually. I was shooting for the Fleshlights people.
I did that too. Oh my God.
Did you make one?
No, I didn't actually.
Did you get molded for one? That's shocking.
No, I know it is totally
I would
shocking.
buy yours.
Right. I was thinking about putting him on my store that I'm working on, but no, the Fleshlights has this big ranch out in Austin, and listen, it's bigger. They got houses out there bigger than Walmart's. Like 5 Walmarts put together with a club on the property. It's like just ridiculous. But yeah, I was out there. I went to the city, and I actually was alone with maybe one other person that I didn't know. But the people at the bars were so nice. Like everybody was tatted up and just kind of like just like a little bit of this, and I mean just drinking. But I didn't see any crackheads running around. But
yeah, I think that's just been in the
lucky.
last few years.
Right.
Yeah, that's the point. Because someone told me, it might have been you, Chrissy, but someone told me they're busing people.
Carrie Smith, from the other cities.
People. They're giving them tickets to get like on a bus to Austin. They're doing that in LA. They're doing that. I heard in New York. I don't fucking know, but that would explain why it got like that so quickly, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What about Speaking of Cleveland, I haven't been yet. No, it was once, like years ago.
I was there last year with Geno and Aaron.
I would give Cleveland, of all the cities in the it's top of my A list. It really is.
Really?
Like, are we basing it on delusional, on pathetic sports teams? No, the people are great. We've done hilarities there twice. The fans are like, Jets fans drive me nuts when it comes to football. Like, this is our year. It's never their year. Cleveland fans know they're mired in stupidity, and they just keep showing up because they're fucking good, loyal people. You know what I mean? Like, they don't show up like, this is our year. They show up and go, come the fuck on. But they're the best people. I mean it. I love it. I do.
And they have Wahlburgers, so don't forget that.
I don't get the Wahlburgers.
Nor should you. It was awful. But Chrissy, I'll have you know, Geno was the one who started COVID. It was a year ago. We were all sitting in there. Geno comes out before the show, and someone gives him a bottle. And he went table to table, taking swigs with people, giving them a shot. They all drank from the bottle. And
was this when you were giving a homeless lady like sips out of your flask?
That was, again, everything he's saying and you're saying proves it's all your own immune system. Randy, there's a clip. Like, I was hammered at 6 a.m. in LA.
Oh wait, I think I have that clip.
And like, allow me to tell this story because I love telling how great our fans are. When we did the morning show, I'm in LA on Venice Beach, and a fan tweets, and our show's at 9 a.m. New York, so 6 a.m. Venice time. A fan tweets, "Did I see you on Venice Beach today?" And I go, "Yeah, I'm taping there." He goes, "I'm bringing you a bottle of whiskey tomorrow. You cannot make this up. You can look at the clip. I'm walking down fucking Washington Ave, the main drag towards the beach, and a guy on a motorized scooter comes by with a bottle of whiskey in the middle of the show. We start drinking. I'm walking all over Venice.
Wow.
At one point, some homeless, toothless woman wants a swig, and I give it to her, and then I drank after her because it had to be done.
Homeless and toothless.
Yeah.
Oh, they were best of friends immediately.
Lemonade. But
Yeah, you had so much in common.
I never got COVID after that because my fucking immune system was doing push-ups a year before COVID.
Oh yeah.
But the absolute best was the parking security guard when he got a view of what was on Geno's phone, and all of a sudden was born the habit of showing gay porn on Geno's phone too.
Right.
Our show is so dumb. When one of us is on the road, we Skype in. So imagine you're on the phone, right? And like, but it's the show. It'd be like watching this, and it's on the phone, but you're using the camera. So the first time they did it, Berg is on a flight, and you know, Mr. First Class, he's in the first seat, and fucking Garrett, our producer, goes, hey, how many people are on the flight? And Berg goes like this, look, and it's just gay porn. It's a guy sucking, and he drops the phone. Then fast forward to a year later, I think they used to do it to me. I'm literally at the parking attendant, and I'm like, hey, you're on TV. And I just show him 8 guys. He like this. He's like, what? And he walked away.
That guy was not thrilled at all.
And I'm so dumb, but the best part, I didn't realize what I showed him because they'd never done it to me before. I'm like, what is that guy all pissed about? And they're like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't either. And I really didn't know.
Oh my God.
It's a really highbrow show. You got to do it sometime if you can keep up. It's really clever.
It is very
But
highbrow.
Cleveland, Cleveland's good.
Cleveland's good. All right, we'll leave Cleveland up there.
And
Orlando.
Love Orlando.
We went to do the show. A fan tweeted. A fan sent us a tweet. I'm leaving my Indians tickets for you. We were 5 rows from the field. He just tweeted, go pick up my tickets. He left me and Berg tickets to the game. Cleveland is fucking good. Sorry to interrupt Orlando.
All right. It sounds like the people are really like
they're the best
giving this city a high score. Yeah. That's weird. They're doing okay. So Orlando, Randy really likes.
Yeah, lived there for 4 years. I'm from Panama City Beach, so kind of like the most closest, biggest city is Orlando to really move to. Maybe not, but in my opinion, that was the only place to go next. So 4 years, and then that's pretty much where I started my career in Orlando.
Wow.
But
I'm not going to call it
because
Orlando.
Yeah, Orlando, right? I mean, what I like about Orlando is the Disneyland. I'm just like, I definitely like the kid stuff, But
yeah, it's like
that's why I like it too. The kids
oh
stuff.
Boy. And now he's not allowed back. Yeah,
not to take it there, but good stuff.
San
Diego. I don't think I've ever been.
I would never live there.
My beloved Chargers. Actually, I'm glad they left because I can go to their games in LA. But I've been to San Diego twice briefly. I don't think anyone's ever had a bad thing to say about San Diego.
Okay.
Except their quarterback.
Justin Herbert, I'll fucking choke you. And this is the other reason. The other reason, like, I live in New York and I'm a Chargers fan. I used to lose my mind because it's all you have during football season. You wake up in San Diego every day of the year. It's 78 and sunny. Yeah. And you can wake up in the winter and say, do you want to drive 10 minutes to the beach or 2 hours and go snowboarding? There's no reason to care about. Like, it's glorious there. It's glorious there.
I just never want to live in California right now unless it turns around.
Yeah. I don't see that happening.
I mean, that's the only bad thing about it. It's so beautiful, but
it's just like New York, which I would put, I don't know. Right now, I think New York is like with Philly or maybe Baltimore. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Man,
Philly,
it's
right with Philly. Right with
Philly.
It's
exactly right, Todd. I agree. It's the same thing.
It's sucking.
Like, it depends what you're here for. Like now, there's a feeling of pride for people like us that fucking never left. It's like you never got me down right. Fucking, we never broke stride with fucking with the studio. But
it's because we couldn't afford to leave.
Oh yeah, but that's the other thing. You got guys like Jerry Seinfeld who's tweeting from the Hamptons. It's fine.
Yeah,
and we still can't. And he's still the greatest thing ever. Like with that sitcom, and he's hilarious. But it still galls me that the day comedy came back, he's like, "You're goddamn right. I'm doing a spot at Gotham," and then he was never seen again. It's like there's so many fucking people that abandoned it and Cuomo, you said it, Chrissy. Cuomo will never get arrested because everybody did that fucking move. Every blue state, Whitmer, fucking Newsom, they all did that shit with the nursing homes. And if one goes down, they all have to go down.
Yeah.
Yep. I
Wow.
agree.
Make it a D. Fuck you, New York. Make
D.
it a D.
Yeah,
Gotta
you're
start
down there
harder.
with Baltimore.
At the moment, for
Boo!
sure. For sure. I see it.
We're basing it on
Totally.
the city, not the state. We love you up in upstate New York, Todd.
Yeah.
Thanks, but this place is even worse. So,
Oh, I should have ranked Austin when we were talking about it. I think Austin.
Gino,
Austin,
do you
pretty good.
understand that I live right next to
Yeah,
the
put it
East
here.
Coast's largest chemical garbage dump plant? Remember when they had Ted Koppel in the White House when they got they sent the envelopes of right after
Anthrax?
9/11. Anthrax, yeah. They sent
Oh.
his desk to my
Oh, no.
backyard.
Wow.
They all the chemicals, all the shit. They find new radiation patches in our ground every year. Every year they just go,
Wow.
okay, even more radiation. That's what they did to Niagara Falls.
Todd, show us your tail again.
I missed that.
No wonder you can't put the weight on, Todd.
I can
Oh,
put
wait,
the weight on.
Dallas. I really like Dallas. I think
By
I
the way,
would put
shout
it.
out to Todd, who worked major overtime on In Hot Water this week. I mean, he's just so fun when we have a lot of fun when he's in studio.
You
He's a
guys
blast.
are the best. You guys are
Oh,
the
we
best to
enjoy
hang
it.
out with.
I interrupted
all
you
the
again,
compound
Chrissie.
people.
Gino just likes whoever has a high tolerance for gay porn or scat porn.
I am the only one trying to stop it on that show.
Ooh, interesting.
That when
Michael
I'm
Malice
in
just
there-
moved. There's a good point in the chat. Malice doesn't think New York City's going to come back for at least 20 years.
Oh, yeah,
God,
yeah.
I think I kind of agree.
Well, all those homeless and heroin people should be dead in about 3 or 4 years at most.
Right.
But
right.
after that, it'll be all about
Wow. Man, it's crazy though.
Where else are we going to go? For what I do, it's the only place I can live right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's insane.
You
but
got
it's
to be close to Berg. You can't separate from Aaron Berg.
I got to be close to the studio. Six
Yeah.
has only ever lived in New York. She was born here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Atlantic City I like. I have fond memories of Atlantic City.
Damn right.
I'll put
I
it.
agree.
But it's also like only good for a weekend.
if you
You
like
know?
those people.
Yeah. Like that's another one where are you going for comedy? You're going for a weekend? It's great. Are you going
Yeah.
to the beach to walk the boardwalk? I guess that's great. But
I guess. Yeah.
it's a rundown town, you know?
Are you going
Yeah.
there for the 50 gang members to jump you on the boardwalk?
Or Todd, are you our buddy Steve, our producer Steve from Fucking
Yeah.
Water, and you're going there because you're in that beef jerky club. He's in a
Exactly.
beef jerky club there.
So do we put this down with New York?
Now,
Oh,
give it a C. It's not its fault. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Am I
They're
right?
still trying.
And they've been good. We've had 2 comedians of the compound there, so we got to give it a C. They've been great to us.
I'm going to put Washington, D.C. all the way at the bottom because it's soulless and all the worst people live there.
Yeah.
I was just there. Yeah. It's it's I mean, we saw the nicer parts. We were for my dad's funeral. He got interned at in Virginia there at Arlington, and we got to drive around all that area. And driving around it, it's very nice. But they're the homeless and all that, just like what New York has. Washington D.C. has a ton of that stuff as well.
Yeah.
Kind of surprising now, but it's not the best area to be walking around at.
Yeah.
Mm.
Gross.
What a shame.
Los Angeles. I'm going to put this, also F. Unless you guys have any strong feelings about it.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Like I used to go there twice a year for like a month at a time.
Yeah.
You know, because I had a free place to stay, and it was good for my brand. You know, because that was back when I used to do a sports sheet, Todd.
I heard.
I
how's
could
that going
go there
you,
for a month, and people would be like, "Gina's in LA for a month," and then you would think, you know, like I would do a spot at 2 a.m. at the Improv or the Store, and someone tweets a picture. It looks like I'm headlining there all month, you know. But now it's like Venice Beach isn't even like that's where you stay. It's not even worth it. I'm gonna go this, you know, in this coming football season because they finally opened SoFi Stadium. I can see my Bolts play, but yeah, it's F. It's F. It's a goddamn shame. It's an F.
Hey,
Wow.
Gina, how's that?
I agree. It's been an F
not
for a
anymore.
while.
New Orleans, I love. I haven't
love
been
New Orleans. Love
in
it.
a minute, but
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's
Agreed.
good. I never have a bad time there.
Me neither.
They were the first NFL stadium to say we're 100% this year. They were the first one saying
Ooh.
100%.
Oh,
Among
Okay.
the first.
that's awesome.
Actually, of all places, the Washington football team said it. They're like, we're going to be 100%.
Okay.
We like
Ooh.
the name,
It's
but
great.
All right, we're getting down to like some of the less. Phoenix is nice. I'm gonna put Phoenix. I don't know, maybe in the middle. A lot of
Sure.
people are moving there.
I got a
I'd give
special
it a
spot
B.
for
I've
Spain.
got nothing. Does anyone have anything bad to say about Phoenix?
No, too
No.
many
I love
lizards.
Phoenix.
Is that Maricopa County? Wait, give it an F. Is it Maricopa County?
No. Boston. I would put it like either C or D.
D.
That's first place
it's
I ever
above
saw
New
snow.
York.
Boston's a great city if the people weren't there, and they treat and they still have an attitude towards New York comedy. Like, they did a whole fucking, documentary on it. It's like they just think they're better, and they're not. They're great.
Super chat from Frank. No way should Chicago be above New York City.
They should be neck and neck.
Right.
This guy has no taste.
Oh,
in
that's
anything.
true. That's true. All right, let's bump it down. They're
What's
the
that?
same. We're moving
Eh.
Chicago
They
down.
have as many shootings and deaths as New York City has.
Yeah,
with half the population.
That's true.
So we're saying Chicago, New York, they keep killing black people, and it's only a D?
And Pittsburgh or Philly. Well, it doesn't go down to N there, Geno. So
You know what sucks having to rate these cities in a time like this?
yeah,
What
you're
a
right.
damn shame, you know?
well,
But
I mean,
what
we can't
does
go
it say
back to
about
the
the cities that
1800s.
get an A, Randy? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
What do we have on the top line? I can't see it. What are we rating as good cities?
We need a boob competition, says Brian.
Of course,
I
we
can
do.
join in on that.
I'm coming in
It's
fourth.
true.
easily.
We all could participate. You said what's on the top is the S category is like best ever.
Oh, like super?
Super good. I
I
think
have
New
Tim
Orleans is
Braskin
super
following.
good.
Dude,
I'm
I agree with you but I like New Orleans, like get in and get out because
Yeah.
but
Vegas,
it's
I think
phenomenal.
too.
Yeah.
Super good.
Yeah,
Like
Vegas too. Yes.
hard.
100%.
It's a lot of fun. You can get a lot of fun in a short amount of time. Las Vegas doesn't ask. I mean, you can go as hard as you want or not.
Hey, prostitution's legal there. I'm all for it. So yeah, Vegas is up there.
Yeah,
One day I'll see it.
Aw.
I would even sneak on the fact that I've been there. And let me ask you: has anyone heard anything bad about Cleveland outside of the sports in the news? Like I've been to Cleveland. It's clean. We walked everywhere. The people were great. It's like, come on.
You think best ever? Cleveland best ever.
It did use the publicity. Slide it up.
Okay. I will be
Yeah.
in Cleveland on Thursday at Hilarities.
It's
So
much easier to drive to
You'd be really
Cleveland
close
than it is
to-
New York City.
How far are we from Cleveland? Like 2 hours, an hour?
Ooh.
I'm like an hour and a half away from Cleveland.
Make that
Oh my
happen.
goodness.
Well,
I'll get you a comp if you want, Randy. You and your boo. Look at these cities down here: St. Louis, Kansas City, Cincinnati, Atlanta, Memphis, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis.
Okay, so St. Louis is them people down there is real nice.
Okay.
Real
I've
nice.
never been.
A, B.
Oh yeah. It's an old historic town. Just some of the most mind-blowing older houses I've ever seen in my life.
Ooh. Okay.
And Pittsburgh
And you know what?
sucks to
It's-
drive in, so
Right.
Yeah.
You know what's cute is everybody there is like it says their, and her.
They're
They're real country.
Pittsburgh. I have an ex-boyfriend from Pittsburgh, so I'll put that in an F.
I agree with you for the same reasons.
That's also why DC is down in F. Okay. Let's see. Cincinnati, Atlanta. Atlanta is like, I would say I would put that with D.
The
Yeah.
first time I went to a strip club there was there.
I don't know. I was at the Delta Lounge in Atlanta with Aaron Burr because we had to fly first class so we could.
So you think maybe C because it has a
No,
good
we
Delta
didn't
lounge?
agree. No, don't touch Atlanta. I know nothing about it.
You guys
Oh.
are stepping over her strip club stories here. Let
Oh
Jesus
yeah,
Christ,
Randy.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
so sorry.
Oh, is that interesting? No, I would
It could be. You tell us.
So right. Well, so I went down there and I actually met a football player who played for Atlanta down there. We went to the strip club. He took me to Cheetah's for my first time. And
Oh,
I'm gonna
who?
tell you what. Actually, a guy named Jason Snellings. But he's retired like way more than 5 years ago or something. But yeah, I was 18 at the time actually, and it was my very first time like strip club, and most of the girls in there I've never seen more beautiful women ever in any other strip club in the whole history of
Really?
strip clubs than there, and none of them spoke English. I was trying to
That's
tell
what
them
I
how
like.
beautiful they were, and they didn't. They were like, they just looked at me with a blank face, and I was like,
Were
yeah,
they all
that's right. She's
Eastern
so fine.
European?
I have no clue who they were, but they were just.
Well, Bozarth, thanks for the super chat.
By the way, if you give Chrissy money, it'll block my face. Just saying, people.
Oh,
And if a lot of people give her money, it'll block both of us and just leave Rahyndee and Chrissy.
oh,
That didn't
interesting.
work. Hey,
That's
Randy,
really
what was that
neat.
club's name that you went to in Atlanta?
Cheetahs. That
Okay.
steak lounge or whatever.
So
have
should
a
we
friend that
move
actually
up
works down
Atlanta
there.
a little bit more? Maybe.
Don't do it just because of me. Like that was just.
You're
fun.
1/4 of the decision making here.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Atlanta's a good story there. So,
Well,
Yeah.
I like
All
it.
right.
I have some hot women. That's all I know.
Hot Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta.
Kansas City? I've never been to Kansas City.
Never been. Me neither.
I hear it's beautiful. I've never been either.
the
Ooh.
band makes good music.
Todd, have you been?
Nope, nope.
All right. Cincinnati?
Yep, I've driven through.
Oh.
No,
Ohio
I have
sucks
no
to drive
idea.
in. For the most part, it's all flat land and just God. It's literally every sign on the throughway is about find God, find Jesus, and that's the entire flat state.
Wow.
I wonder
Who
who
knew
pays
that
for
he
those
was in
signs.
Cincinnati? All right. What
Wonder
about
who pays for
Memphis?
those- Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. The Jesus signs, like the find God.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really do. I was driving by and I see them and I wonder who pays for those signs. It's like
Right?
The rent
And
for
they're
those
all
are
over the
not
place.
cheap. Yeah, the rent are not cheap for those.
Yeah. The radio
Maybe I would
stations
say
all
individuals.
drop out and it just
Yeah.
becomes religious music or dead air.
And it's cool though.
Yeah. All right. Memphis. I've never been.
I've
Never
heard
Got
it's
good
been.
great.
history. Good history there.
Okay. I'll put it here. Have you been, Todd?
No, but I was gonna.
No one's
Didn't they used to burn black people a lot down there?
Oh,
So-
no.
Oh,
Make it an S.
Probably not anymore. All right. We're going to have to move it up now. Indianapolis.
never
For
been.
sizzle. Indianapolis is fucking great. I know two of my dear friends, fans / friends, and not in that order. Our girl Carolyn's from there.
Mhm.
My friend Ethan
Okay.
is
Yeah.
there. They're good people there.
Okay.
And they took in Phillip Rivers, the final year of his NFL career. So I like Indy. I'm going to give it a B.
Okay. Oh, wow. A B.
I just wanted to see if you'd listen to me.
All right. Are there any of these we should promote or shake down? I'm kind of mad at. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. I'm okay with
There's a lot that
this.
I haven't been to.
Randy,
I
where
like
are you
that-
now?
I'm up north. We're in Michigan, somewhere up north. Just
Oh,
at
okay.
yeah.
How did Pittsburgh get an F?
Me. I said it sucks to drive through.
All right.
Because I have an ex-boyfriend from there.
That too.
Pittsburgh's really nice.
Ugh. I
If
don't
you're not
know.
dating somebody there, apparently, and driving. To
Yeah. Not a great city for producing men. No, we can move it up one if you want. All
There
right.
you go. The important thing is Cleveland's way above it. It'll mean a lot to them.
Yeah. All right. Honolulu, I haven't been recently, but it's definitely pretty. All right.
Yeah, I've
What
never been to
else?
Honolulu. I've been to Maui.
Ooh.
That was
which is
fun.
basically Honolulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's incredible. I've been to Anchorage 8 times and never been to Honolulu.
Why? Why would you go to Alaska so many times?
Because I used to go there every year to do stand-up, like I was saying.
Oh.
Awesome.
Oh my God. Adam Goldstein coming in hot on the bottom.
Now you can.
Hey, what's
really
up,
do
everybody?
anything.
How you doing? What's up,
Oh my
Chrissy?
God. Your audio sounds crazy.
Really,
It's not
really?
mine. It's not
Yeah. It sounds like you're demon possessed.
Is this any better?
Nope.
No.
Just say, Luke, I am your father.
Luke, I'm your father.
mine. Perfect.
Still sound like
Perfect,
right?
now.
Really? Shit.
Oh no. All right, I'm gonna take you out and give you a minute. He's gonna think he's gonna regroup. Adam Goldstein's cool. He does great content. He has a cool YouTube channel. He's a G.
That's what I'm up here doing, is working on my YouTube channel.
Ooh. Wait, is that a dog? Who's got a dog?
I've got 4.
4.
Yeah.
Can I see one? Muffin, come here.
Yeah.
You want to come on the thing? Yay! Good girl. You're a good girl.
Man's best friend,
No.
indeed.
Oh, you're the best baby. Muffin, talking to the thing.
Go, Scout. You gotta see this one. This one is just.
Hey, buddy.
Yes, show us your pets. Oh my god, she's so cute, Randy.
Oh, I'm left out of this one.
Oh no. You get Muffin. Muffin was away all weekend. I didn't see her. I was very sad. Yes, Muffin. No, you're a good girl. Muffin's been on like 3 of these already. She's a good girl. Let's see if Adam has figured out his audio.
She's a big girl.
Yeah, she's
Was that
3.
any better?
Oh no. It's bad.
No. Shit,
No.
sorry.
It's okay. I kind of like it. I think it's kind of
Just
a
say
funny
Domo
running
arigato,
joke.
Mr. Roboto.
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yes, say Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Arigato.
Mr. Roboto.
It's like episode of King of the Hill when they open up a sushi restaurant.
The fact that it's saying what you say 8 times over is kind of interesting.
Let's see if Will
Hello.
has better audio. What up, Will?
What's
Do you have
going
a dog?
on?
Do you have a dog you can show us?
I do not. He's actually at my dad's house.
Oh,
That is an adorable dog.
no, it's Muffin.
She is pretty. What is she, Chrissy?
She's a golden doodle. They thought she would be
Beautiful.
smaller, but she is a healthy.
Right.
What are you? 35 pounds?
Does
Well,
she
no,
answer?
I'm
Oh,
a few
big
more
girl.
than that,
Perfect
but-
size.
She's a big girl. Is that a dingleberry? What's that? What's that?
Jesus Christ, that is
Mine are Aussie doodles.
Oh, I
I've got
love
the doodle Aussies.
Why is it women are so
You a
happy to
poodle,
pick
huh?
up dingleberries off of dogs?
I did not pick the dingleberry off. It's been there since last week.
Women
Oh
with
my
their
God, it's
dogs
definitely
with the
a
short
dingleberry.
hairs
It's
are
definitely a
always
dingleberry.
like, "Here, let me
Babies.
get
It's
that."
a dingleberry. She has a dingleberry.
Adorable.
No, it's in
Exactly.
her butthole.
You gotta help your baby out.
It's
You
not,
can't let your
it's
baby-
not inside her
Get
butthole.
you a
It's just
dog
like,
that will clean its own ass. That's what
look
you
at,
need. A
just
real
pick
dog.
up her tail.
In fact,
I
I realized that I do have a dog. His name is Frankie McDonald.
Oh, yay.
You're doing good
That's
so
nice.
far.
Yeah, doing pretty
Good so far,
far.
thanks. Will, judging
Yeah.
by how we've ranked these cities, do you have a strong case to push one up or down?
Let's see.
You
Let
guys
me
can actually
do
read those
quick-
cities?
Yeah, I got my screen on.
Oh, you're on
phone, whatever.
computers. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
On Zoom?
Oh God, there was one. I would actually rank Philly lower.
Get her dingleberry, Frank.
Yes, Frank, get that dingleberry.
You would
That's
rank
what-
Philly lower?
Yeah, I'd rank Philly lower mainly because of how woke the comedy scene is there.
Oh,
The
okay.
outskirts of Philly are a lot better than actual Philadelphia.
Where you actually hear the gunfire.
Yeah. And I'm 20 minutes from Philly.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good input there. Yeah, you definitely get lowered on the list for wokeness. It's definitely not going to help. Let's check back in with Adam. Adam, what's new?
How about now? I tried the other
Oh,
one. No.
It's only slightly
Ju-
better.
Just say, I am Iron Man.
There you go.
Can you guys at least hear me?
A little bit.
Yes.
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say thank you for having me on. Sorry if it sounds too crappy, but I do appreciate you having me on and playing the interview and everything like that.
Oh yeah. You're
Yeah.
you're good people. Yes, it is a kind of
Thanks,
bad
thanks.
audio. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Right.
you know what? I always have problems streaming the audio and stuff, so
Okay.
it's not you, it's me. Definitely my end.
All right. We love you, Adam. Had to get him out. Chat.
The weird
Well,
thing is,
yeah,
I was able to understand him, but there was just that weird warble under him. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, maybe he has a plug loose. Maybe. Yeah, that could be it.
Or a screw loose.
Right.
Ah.
Yeah, maybe you just have to blow inside the hole or something.
I did that once, then she told me never to do that again.
Oh,
Can't you cause some kind of air pocket to form when you do that?
What?
Dangerous. I don't know.
No. I mean, unless she has the world's flappiest cooch.
They never tell you in health class not to blow into a vagina.
That's
they
true.
It's
just
true. They
never
don't
do.
tell you that.
I mean, I haven't killed anybody because of it yet, but
There you go. Just
Um,
imagine if one of your daughter died and you're like, how'd she die? They blew into her vagina. What a way to
Will,
go.
how was your? Talk to us about your background. Looks like there's an umbrella coming straight
Oh.
for your head.
yeah, usually the computer's angled a little bit differently. Yeah, that's for lighting and all. Hey, there's there's lighting, some horror movie memorabilia, and an unpainted ceiling behind me.
Wait. I should get you in a solo layout so you can take it
Yeah,
away.
I got a call from Berg. I was going to say,
Look at all that.
Bozarth. Hey, everybody. Hey, Boo.
Hey, how you doing?
Very
Hey,
well.
Pat.
How are you, man?
Fantastic. How's Six?
She's perfect. I did an Instagram live earlier today where I was ranting about being insane and people on COVID with Facebook, but she had a big part in it. She's great. I've been home 2 straight days in this weather, and she's just like, it's daddy-daughter. Six is my cat, Randy. It's daddy-daughter day. It's fantastic stuff.
Go get Six.
I was going to say, how have you not shown Six yet?
Yes, animal show and tell.
Hold on.
So Six, like I was at Geno's apartment because we were going together. Aaron was picking us up to go to Pennsylvania for a gig, and immediately, as soon as I walked in, Six started attacking my feet. And normally, I'm really good with animals because I love them so much. But she just was like, I think she was mad because I was a woman who was at the apartment, and I was not immediately trying to have sex with her dad. I think she's so used to that
Like,
when
let's
somebody's
get-
not.
Less
like,
chat, more ankles.
enemy.
That's what she was saying. But yeah,
This
she's-
girl is an enemy. She's not sucking my dad's dick.
Yeah, she is.
No,
She's spoiled.
Look at her. Hello, Six. You're a big girl.
she
Didn't
looks
Six try to
spoiled.
kill Bobby?
What's that?
Didn't Six try to kill Bobby?
She tries to kill everyone. She tried to kill. Like I found, she's a female calico. I've always had male cats. She's a female.
She's got a
calico
bad
that-
attitude.
That I bottle fed, and even the vet said, yeah, she's going to be really a handful. I don't know why, but she is. I'm the greatest thing alive, and everyone else should die. And she's going to be. I don't get that.
Wait, she's a pain in the ass because you bottle fed her?
That's what I don't know. Like I've always had male cats, and they always kind of mirror like my laid back thing. But this cat is she's very uptight.
There's never been one person to come out of meeting Six that went, that's a great cat. Had
Yeah.
fun with it. Everyone is a horror story.
Yeah, I thought she would be chill. I thought she'd be like, oh, we're hanging meow.
She should be right. Hey, hi, Six. Hi.
Although living with Geno, you have to imagine it traumatizes a cat to some extent.
Please. She's always.
She does love you. She's like, you can do whatever you want to me.
She's like, well, when I first got her, she was like that. She fit my hand, and I used to leave to go do the show, and I'd always come home and I'd go like this. I'm like, I'll always come back here, and I'd rub her face. So she does that whenever I come home.
It's
And
like
then
Would
you're-
chew on
you're-
her.
You're like a
I've
mama
seen her chew
cat.
on her.
Isn't that right, babe? She's like, all right, what did we get up for? There you go. Okay, so there you go. And that's Six, but she is. But I'm nuts with the cat. You know that. I'm very addicted to this cat. It's bizarrely insane. It's not healthy.
Whenever you have
Aw.
her out on the fire escape, it scares the shit out of me.
Right?
that
A
She's
lot of
gonna
people
jump.
say
That is scary. What if she jumps?
But somebody said it. You know, our girl Keanu's like, that cat will never leave you. And sure enough, like a couple,
Okay.
like this past winter, I came back into the apartment and the window, like these old windows, just like the latch, it had fallen forward and the window was wide open all day. And she's at the door. She's like, it is fucking freezing in here, Dad.
It was very
It was
cold.
very
like, cold. Like out of nowhere. Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm echoing all of a sudden.
Yeah, I picked up on that as well.
Oh my God, you are. Oh my God, you are.
Everybody is.
We all
So
are.
are
Everybody
you.
is. We all
How
are.
are you?
It's
Why are we all
broken.
echoing?
That
Why
guy's
are we all
broken.
echoing?
Did I take acid?
Ask yourself that. Ask your
Oh, let's do the joke. Hey, why's your pussy so big?
what?
Thanks, Ozzy.
Why'd you say it twice? I didn't. That old gag.
Somebody's microwave is beeping.
No, that was my truck. I was rolling up the windows.
That was the microwave in my truck.
Unechoed for some reason. I guess that.
Wait, Todd, where are you? Are you just in your driveway? Are you just trying to get away?
Yeah,
from-
I'm just in the driveway here. You know, like I said, I wasn't sure what the show was going to be, and so I was over at my mom's house for Memorial Day dinner, and figured I'd sit out here for a bit. So.
Oh, so you left your mom's house to do this?
Well, I'm still in her driveway, but
Okay.
I mean, outside.
And I can't wait till she knocks on your window and be like, "Do you want dessert?"
We already had it. It was strawberry shortcake, homemade meal. So good.
Whoa, that's
Fresh
legit.
strawberries.
Oh, that sounds so good.
It was damn good. We had
Fresh
steaks
whip?
and potato. Yep, fresh whip.
Oh,
corn on the
fresh
cob.
whip.
We had giant steaks and potatoes, and it was good meal. And then she was crying listening to patriotic music, which is when I had to step out. So.
Oh my God.
Patriotic for which country?
U.S.
God,
They
China.
All my family's all military, so.
Good.
Aw.
But
What's
I don't
an
know if
important day for
Billy
that.
Ray Cyrus can make you cry.
What branches were they in?
My mom was both Army and Air Force. My dad's Army. My brother was Army. My grandfather was Navy. And I'm just fat,
Wow.
so.
I didn't know you had a gay
Awesome.
grandfather.
He's old school Navy.
Thank you, Ozzy. Ozzy's asking, I think if I am single, to which I say, not at the moment.
What does Frank have
Sorry
to say
to
about
let
that?
you down.
Not at the moment, she says.
Isn't that all we have is the moment? But maybe that was a question for everybody's status.
I think it goes without saying.
It does not go without saying.
It certainly goes without saying. I can't even get the Asian massage girls to get the job done right, let alone date somebody. So
Maybe because
cool.
maybe you just have too big of an American penis.
no, that's not the problem either. Gino's seen me naked, so that's a different
You
story.
can't unring that Doug bell. I'll tell you that. Oh.
Yes, I interviewed Doug Bell. Exclusive
great.
interview coming out with him on Wednesday. We were going to be dropping a couple clips maybe before then.
You're
And,
killing it with all your interview stuff. Every couple days.
Thank you.
got somebody new. and
I'm
different.
exhausted. Yeah. And Jesse Lee Peterson, I have an interview with him coming out tomorrow. He is so funny. Like he is very he's like this Black Christian conservative, and but so much so that like everything he says is refreshing, and he's unintentionally hilarious. Like he was like his whole theory on how gay guys come to be is so funny. I can't even describe it. He like one time he was going on this like tangent, and he was like, "Oh, these women are horny for their sons." And like he's so funny. I can't even do an impression of him. He's so funny.
Was he serious about it?
He's 100% serious. He's like a pastor. He's like a Black Christian conservative, like pastor, motivational speaker. He was just on Elijah's show. He's just on Slightly Offensive.
Okay.
But he's so out there. He's so funny. Oh my God. I'm going to have to clip that thing where he says women are horny for their sons. Like he's talking about like the women that like keep them home and don't force them to move out, like.
Wait, so should I not go back into my mom's house? Or? I mean, she's right there.
He's not like all women. I think he talks about like women who are kind of like, people have children for all different reasons, and he's talking about I think the ones that do to fill a void like within their own personality instead of just, and that's a lot of people will unconditionally pass on like their issues to their kid. I'm not explaining it well, but he's unintentionally hilarious.
Questions.
He's so funny. He had me dying.
So when does that one come out?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, cool. I'll check that one out.
Jesse Lee Peterson, yeah. He is super based. He doesn't care.
Gino, how did you not get the number 69 spot with Kevin Dabrowski on his show?
The whole thing?
I think I'm 100. I'm up for 100 next. I did the first one. I did the 1 year anniversary. I think I do 100.
Chrissy, have you been on his show yet?
69 was really good. It was
Kevin Dabrowski's.
Yes, it was really good. I had a really good time.
Yeah. I forget who just did it. Why do I always forget his name? Nick Griffin. He's fucking great. But that's a fun podcast. You were great on it, Chrissy. He's a good dude.
I found it.
You did?
Go to the 15-minute mark.
Okay, we're going to actually, this is kind of never been done before. We're going to play an exclusive clip from the Jesse Lee Peterson episode.
Go to the studio part.
Really? Can't you just send it?
No.
This is very complicated. All right, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to see if I can find this.
Gino, tell me more about my eyes.
Yeah.
They are gorgeous. They're fantastic.
Look at me when you say that.
I'm sorry, you're splendid. How long are you camping for, Randy?
How long? This time of week right now. But I'm camping all summer long, actually. Like all
That's
summer
the way
long.
to do it. That is the way to do it.
If I had a friggin' rig like that, yeah, that's a party.
You lived in your car. What more do you need?
And
Bigger
that
car.
was plenty of space. It really was. Can you imagine that? I could park my apartment and I could be a spare room.
Okay, I found it. I found it.
There
I found it.
There we
This
go.
is gonna be.
Perfectly
This is
done.
exciting. I've really hyped this up. So if it's not worth it, I'm sorry.
By the way, this is my backup thin red line headband on my back.
Ooh. All right. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, do I have the audio? Okay, here. Come on.
I
Why
love
can't we
that
hear
dress.
And so,
Wait, you wore that outfit
parents
in
today,
another
especially
interview.
mothers, they're horny for their sons.
Hold on.
Where you can pass down
What?
different values.
Wait,
to
what?
your children. You cannot afford, if you want to be strong in life, period, you cannot afford to have excuses in your life. And I've noticed that anyone who has excuses are very weak. They don't have a relationship with God. Satan is their daddy. And they have a bunch of excuses and blame about their own failure.
I love him because
It's
he
mind-blowing
always seems like
that
he's
they
gonna
have to
fall asleep.
overcome that.
As somebody who was out of the house at 18, I'm sure failing a lot, learning a lot of hard lessons. How did it make you feel to see now? It's like, especially, I took a long time to move out of the house. I think I was 26, which felt too long. But I just I think I was maybe making I didn't have a good job. I definitely ended up having to move in with a bunch of roommates in New York City. But I was staying behind. I don't know. I just feel like it's worse for men who keep living at home.
Absolutely.
And I feel like I have friends who are guys who stay at home and they're well into their late 20s, maybe early 30s. And it's treating their mothers like the assistant, order this, and this for me, by the way. And I just feel like you don't appreciate so much until you are standing on your own 2 feet, paying for all of your bills, all of your food, making all of your meals, or buying them.
Any parent that allows their sons, especially their sons, to stay home past 18 don't love their parent. Don't love their children. They hate their children.
Isn't that bold?
There are many
He's so
cases
bold.
where mothers keep their sons
Okay, I have
at
questions.
home. They'd rather put their husbands out before they put their sons out of the house.
But that's strong. Those are strong words, Jesse, to say that the mothers hate their kids by letting them stay at home.
Because if they love them,
That is pretty
they
strong.
will bring them
Yeah.
to the point of 18.
I think he
Training
does
them
that
how
on
to be
purpose, though.
responsible while growing up, teaching them to be responsible at 18. Because common sense says that the man, in order for him to really, really grow, he need to go out and deal with life. And that's what
that I
love
agree
is.
with.
That's what my grandparents had for me. They had love for me and my mother, their other children. And so, but parents today, especially mothers,
just wanna
are
clip
horny
him.
for their sons. And so,
Horny for their son.
if you notice, if a son should escape the mother,
He's wild.
The mother call him every day. She email him every day. Where are you? What you doing?
A lot of that.
If you start dating, they're jealous of the girl that you date.
Anyway,
They
he
want
is-
you all involved
He
in
has
it.
some
They're
bold
mad at the girl.
feelings.
And so,
There's
they're the
there
guy.
are women out there
And
that
then
act like that.
you-
There's mother-in-laws who act like that.
Okay,
Or-
but
Yeah.
what if, in my situation,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not the
Like,
favorite
between-
child here. She likes my other 2 brothers a lot more than me.
So she might not be
she-
horny for you.
She's not calling me every day, but so does that mean she don't love me? I'm
No, that
confused
means she
now.
does love you because she wants you to stand on your own 2 feet. Or
But now,
she
according to him
that's
now,
what I'm saying.
my situation is since my dad died here, my mom's worried about being alone. She wants me to move back home. Now I'm 43. I've been on my
maybe
own
she-
since I was 17. And it's like
So
she wants
young.
me to move. I know. She wants me to move back home so she's not alone, so I can help her.
Right.
Because she's worried she's getting older now, and if she falls, she's all alone, and blah blah blah. So does that mean I have to have sex with her, or what? What does that guy say?
I would try to
I would.
quickly meet a woman to move in with before you have to move in with your mom.
Oh. Well, that hasn't happened either. So,
It's
Chrissy, you single?
yeah. Well, yeah, not right now.
Yeah.
Not right. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think living with your parent is
Geno.
a great idea.
You're
Yes,
avoid it.
quiet.
I was just
Look at
taking
you
it
down
all
there
there.
just staring.
He doesn't have a mom or dad. They
Aw.
died. Cancer.
I'm just letting him battle it out, Randy. Letting him battle it out.
Yeah, he's got some strong
Hey, but
opinions.
women are weird though.
You can say
women
that
have,
again.
Sons, and then they're jealous of their like, you know what I'm saying? Like their sons like marry, and they're like, it's like my mother-in-law. I've heard horror stories about like jealous like moms and
Oh yeah,
mother-in-laws and stuff. I was like, ooh, woo.
that's bad.
That's what
Yeah,
that's what
like
he's
no one's
ultimately
ever good
talking
enough
about.
for my son. That kind of a thing.
Right.
My mom's
Mhm.
never said that once to me.
I'm right there with you, Todd. My mother was like, "You're a dummy. You're a dummy."
No.
Yeah, when did it get so dark? Did the sun just set like in the last 2 minutes?
Well,
Yeah, you're
me
dark,
and
Todd.
Randy are about on the same timeline here, so yeah.
Well, I got my lamp.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I guess I could turn on an inside light too.
You could turn on your car light and then your battery dies.
Yeah.
This
Well,
podcast.
My car's a little bit newer than that.
Do you have all digital buttons, Todd? I rented this Volvo. Not a single button in this car. It was all digital. Everything was like an iPhone surface. It was too
Nope, this is
modern
a-
for me.
This is a 2016. It's modern, but not that modern.
I need some buttons, I realized. I might have to buy a car soon. Like in the next year.
Really?
Well, usually Aaron smashes his within a few days, so you might be able to buy his off him.
Yeah, I've never actually owned a car yet. I haven't the last time I drove one like was a little under my dad's insurance. I think I got rid of that at like 27 or something. So
Do you just
yeah.
Uber everywhere?
I take trains, buses,
Okay.
Greyhound, planes,
His job and
subways.
you know.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I'll borrow a car or like rent one if I really have to.
Well, if you take Aaron's current one, you can have Geno's vomit going down the side of it.
But Geno, you have a car too, right?
I've had the car I used to fucking live out of. I've had this 2012. I bought it a year old. 2013. It's a 2012 Chevy Sonic stick. Fucking, I love it. You can park it anywhere. Every time I'm like, I'm gonna get a new car, I drive that car somewhere. I'm like, I don't need a new car. I love that car. Although,
what does Christine say about your car when she borrows it?
She loved that car when she borrowed it.
Randy, what's new with you? Like what are you working on? Were you I don't remember if you were going to start a podcast or if I just made that up.
no.
What's new in your world?
I was. So I still got the podcast in mind, but I'm just still continuing excuse me, I'm eating some trail mix. I was starving.
You got to. It's camping.
Right. Well, you know what? Mainly my focus right now is on YouTube. Like I really want to do something in the mainstream more than versus the adult. But I still have the adult stuff going and everything, but I am in the works of starting a podcast. It's just like I'm not exactly I want to do interviews and stuff, but I also don't want to be around people that are vaccinated, and it's like almost everybody's vaccinated.
Same. It's gross.
No vaccine.
It's kind of weird.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
I mean, so it's
That's
like
tricky.
it is tricky, especially in like where in the business I'm at, and everybody's going to get tested and stuff. So it's like,
Is this you, Randy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was.
Is this
what that
is
is?
part of your new podcast?
Yeah. Right. No, that's that was in Malibu Beach.
Oh my God.
That is you.
You
Not
should
that
have rated
doubted
Miami much higher.
No, that was Malibu.
Oh.
Malibu,
I could've
Zuma Beach in California. So
Where
I
are
have
you
to.
from?
Where am I from?
Yeah, I'm picking up the accent there. It sounds like my friend Elizabeth from Atlanta, but
Well, I'm I'm below Atlanta, 5 hours, Panama City Beach. So I'm
Gotcha.
like
Okay.
redneck Riviera, I guess.
Yep, you sound exactly like her.
But I have 2 YouTube channels. My Margot James, and then I have like
find it.
some Rahyndee. I have a Rahyndee. What's it, Rahyndee? Just Rahyndee Twerk. I had a couple of them, but I really would like to push the Margot James more than anything because I'm just doing my awesome daily vlogs. I'm a pretty private person. I never really let anybody into my my real life, but I am now.
I keep
and it's
trying.
kinda
Oh, this is you.
Yeah.
Had
Oh
I
my
known
God,
that, I
this
wouldn't
is
ask where you're
great.
from.
Right. I just
This
try
is-
to like make fun videos and just like what I'm doing. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy.
Oh.
Aw, which one should we play? Do.
Do the Ruger 22 LR.
That sounds like guns.
Yeah, I'm not the hunter.
Great.
I lost that.
Ooh.
Hey, Randy, if you had a choice between subscribing to Frankie McDonald or your page, which one would you choose?
Kirby Mary.
Kirby Mary.
Both.
Doing your own hunting.
Both.
This is so
Both.
cute, Randy.
I mean,
Are
you're.
we both the hunter?
Oh,
You're the better shot.
you like
I
it?
the better shot? Like,
Yeah, I like it.
how is this
It
gonna
seems
We have the
already
exact
like
same
an amateur
hairstyle right
porn.
now.
Listen, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
So today we set up a.
I don't know where this is going, but it seems like, oh, you're trying to make a video where you're shooting guns, but then this guy just convinces you to like have sex.
That's a good thing. So,
I like that idea.
Geno,
like-
let's make it happen.
Like, get your hand. Come on, I'm trying to do a video. Put your dick away.
Unfortunately, this is all rated
I like,
PG.
like right?
Aw.
So I'll do right.
Yeah, no naughty, no nothing naughty.
Do you actually get to the shooting? Oh, yeah. Wow, here we go.
Hey, I did the editing, so
Oh yeah, so you know what happens.
no, it's awesome though. I'm just like proud of my editing.
Yeah, this is great.
Here you go. It took me forever. I was super confused on how to do these shots, but I did it. I managed to make it happen.
I never
Well,
shot a
don't
gun
eat
while
pork.
sitting down like that.
Me
Really?
either. It's probably better because
Yeah, right.
he's like, you want to see something else that's loaded?
Yeah, right. Loaded. Oh yeah, I forgot my eyewear.
Was there a lot of like, what do you call it? Blowback on this gun? Pushback?
No.
What's it called?
It's a 22.
Recoil.
Recoil.
22s, you won't get much of a
No,
recoil.
nothing.
Ooh.
Oh, it was close, man.
They're only really good for like
I didn't do it,
rattlesnakes and
Right, squirrels, bunnies.
I feel like that cardboard is not going to make it.
Oh, I'm about to have a
Neither of
blowback.
those
Kickback. Thank you, Nicholas. It'd be
See,
so
I
funny. You're
just,
like,
like,
let's
making
see,
these little
let's see
vlogs.
how good I did on this target, and then you turn around, and then your boyfriend's got like his penis through the middle of the target.
like that big sausage pizza porn.
Man,
What
I gotta
happened to
make
being
more videos like
respectful?
this, Chrissy.
This is cute,
Really?
Randy. I'm liking this. Like literally, Randy does anything, I'm gonna watch.
You're so sweet.
You got pretty,
Everyone agrees.
pretty accurate from that far away.
Yeah.
Oh, Chrissy, guess what? Guess what? So you see that outfit that I have on? So
Yes,
I
this
outside.
onesie.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, I did a TikTok yesterday, and it hit 1 million views in that.
Holy shit.
See, that's a 1 million view outfit.
I swear to God.
Good
Look
for
at him.
you.
Look at him, Chrissy. He just hits that little piece of tape. I'm like, God. I'm like, obviously, you're the one
Wow.
who's gonna be doing
Yeah.
the hunting. If
Gino, will you be
the-
going
all the
shooting with Aaron
stores,
when he
you
gets
know,
his gun?
I don't want to eat the fake meat.
Eventually, I have to.
Damn, that's pretty good.
There you go. Look at that shit.
He did good.
He literally made a 4 with the bullet holes.
Right.
Go off.
I made none.
Randy, I don't know any other girl who can pull off like a shaved head. You're literally the only one. That's a testament to your hotness.
Hey, listen. You know what's funny is that, I have to like really be
Confident?
confident, like, and I can't like lie about it because, confidence is key, baby. No matter what you look like, even like,
Yes.
you know, like my big girlfriends, they're just like these happiest, confident girls. I'm like, damn, it's bad. Like, something about that. Just
really goes a long way for people.
Hey, Randy, one question for you, though. I was going to ask Kevin about this the other night, too, but at what point in time did you realize that you don't need shampoo anymore, that a bar of soap will get the job done just as well? I had that conversation with myself. So.
Oh, because your hair is no more?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, puppy.
Okay.
She probably uses other fancy soap on her body.
Yeah, as long as you
okay,
have
I'm less fancy.
some kind of soap.
Yeah. I love this.
I do.
Literally, Randy,
But if I
you're
don't
doing
have
anything.
Wait, I did. Dang, what did I use? This was so
Aw.
throwback, but this is a great video. I have 4 dogs now. I
He's
only had one there,
swimming.
which was
They're floaties.
He looks like a little weasel, like a little wet weasel.
Oh,
That was my name in college.
the old wet weasel. I like it.
Give him the old wet weasel. See, everybody. Oh my God, how embarrassing! I was not subscribed to your YouTube, but now I am. Okay,
Let me
That's
go do
good.
that.
Make sure
now
you hit
while,
that
go do that.
Smash
Yeah.
that.
I gotta.
like
Do you have
Go
a
ahead.
YouTube page, Chrissy?
Go ahead and smash it. Oh, I do.
If you do, I gotta follow.
Let's see.
I'll have to look for you, and I'll subscribe to yours.
Am I
I
the
have
only one
one.
that follows you all?
Boom.
Jesus
There
Christ.
you go. All right, I'm screenshotting that. Right.
There it is. Dates.
Nice.
I mean, you can't jerk off to my YouTube channel as
That's a
easily.
lie. That's
Is that a
lie.
challenge?
Shows what you know. That sounds like a dare.
Right.
Now
Don't
we're all gonna pretend
underestimate
like we
the
haven't done
power
it
of the
yet.
mind. Their men's mind.
Yeah,
All they need
true,
is that pool pick, Chrissy.
That's true. Wow, Todd is looking very dark over there in his car. It's getting more and more dim over
it's-
there.
I mean, I could sit here like this, but nobody wants that. So
Oh
I
yeah,
like
that's
the
a
up
little.
close shots.
I like the
pretty
up close. Get up there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Randy's got a sick YouTube channel. Todd, what are you working on other than getting a spotlight for your car?
absolutely nothing.
Follow Todd at Lump of Shit on Twitter.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your
I like
handle?
that.
He's lump.
Todd
He's lump.
underscore lump of shit.
Todd _ Lump of Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Follow him. Geno.
You know where I am, guys. Every 4 days a week, Compound Media. Follow Geno Bisconte. Just Google Geno Bisconte comedy because everything comes up. It's all my things except
Comma
for
Family Guy.
yeah. Twitter is Diamond Eugene 1, but that's because I keep getting banned for telling people the vaccine sucks a dick. But that's it. You know, I'm around.
Yep.
Will,
Yeah.
what's up with you?
Let's see. On the Friday, June the 4th, so this Friday coming up, I have a comedy gig with the wonderful Bobby Tamburo.
Ooh,
Good
Bobby.
job.
The goat.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian, for the super
There
chat. Theater of the Mind.
It's at a place called Greek Meat Guy. It's a Greek restaurant in Easton, Pennsylvania.
Also a movie Randy made. Tell him, Randy.
Yeah.
Greek meat guy.
So it's me, Bobby Tamburo, and a bunch of other people. Admission includes a free gyro. So,
Ooh.
so what better way to enjoy a comedy show than eating a gyro?
Yeah.
So that's what's going on Friday. And
love
follow
that.
me at Bozarth NJ on Twitter.
Nice. Yeah, Will's
Hey,
a funny dude. I saw you perform. You were at the PA
Joel.
show and the Soul Joel Royersford show, and we were under the big tent.
Yeah, that was fun.
And yeah, you were funny, and it was a good time.
Just gonna say,
Yeah.
from this angle, I can finally tell that Randy, you've got a gorgeous smile. I can
Oh,
actually see
thank you.
Aw.
My
Back
cheeks
there, I
hurt.
couldn't see shit.
It should just be like Todd's forehead. Yeah.
We can make that
Four-
happen.
Forehead Giston. You guys know where I am at. Come see me in Cleveland on Thursday at Hilarities, and then I'll be back in Jersey in Morris Plains next Saturday, June 12th, Tiff's Ale House. Gonna see, still figuring out who else is gonna be on that show, but it's gonna be a banger. And then Wet Spot is back next Monday, June 7th, with whatever Amy, Kathy Arnold, Jen Feldy, and
Michael Gavin Ali.
Gina Hyena. She's new. She's gonna be new. And check out Chrissie Mayr podcast. We got Jesse Lee Peterson, tomorrow, Doug Bell Wednesday, Sydney Watson on Thursday, and Vanessa Hollingshead on Friday. That'll be fun.
Who's on the wet spot next Monday?
Whatever, Amy, Kathy Arnold, Jen Feldy, and Gina Hyena.
That's not her real name. I think it's actually.
I doubt it. I
think it's Gina Lamour, but whatever.
Oh, you've heard of her?
Chrissie,
Okay.
That Barb's versus the World, she's a treat. You got it.
I love Barb's.
She is a treat.
She is such a treat.
Stickers. Yeah, she's the best.
He's going to be on the 14th for the Frank birthday episode.
Cool.
Yeah, a lot of people on the 14th. That's going to be Barb's is on the 14th. Andrew Harms, Isabella Riley, Stancil. Nice. I think Andrea. The 14th.
Did you just give up on the fill-in on the replace Figs as the narrator or whatever?
kind of. It's like the never-ending bit. Yeah. I mean, you can't really replace him.
No.
I mean, you can, but
you can. You certainly can.
If you ever saw that on The Simpsons, we couldn't replace you, Homer, and then they show like his desk, and there's a fucking brick.
Oh yeah, the little.
And then there's another one. There's a chicken poking out. We couldn't even find a guy to replace you.
Aww.
Have you tried to get Frankie to do that?
Oh.
Frankie McDonald, yeah, he's hard to get. Although I don't.
What do you mean?
They regular and not water. You got
I don't think. I don't know. He hasn't responded to any of my reach outs.
Insane.
It's hard for me to get.
That's one of my problems. Like I've got people I want to do interviews with. Like
I
who? Do a couple podcasts, but I don't hear back from them. So
who's on your your top list, Randy? Who do you really want? I don't know if I know any of them.
Right. I mean, you probably do. I definitely. Okay, so I've been a fan. Go ahead and give it little Quiche. Have you seen or heard anybody?
Little Quiche.
Keisha Gray.
Keisha Gray.
Shout out to you, baby. Anyway, I would love to do a podcast with her because her story is amazing. I've been not a stalker, but like I've been a fan and for a long time, probably since like 2012. I've always wanted to shoot with her, but we never did. And she's probably number one on my list. Man, there's a whole bunch of names. I'd interview anybody really. That at least bring something cool and interesting, you know. But
yeah. Let's get a picture.
Her.
Is it her? Let's see. Is this Keisha Gray?
Let's see.
I'm curious. If anybody found out that Randy was stalking them, would anybody really mind? Would any object to that?
Okay, that looks like some nudity. All right. We're gonna stop that. No nudity.
Yeah, that's
you can't have the nudity on the thing.
That's on YouTube.
Yeah, that's not good. There might be kids watching. I mean, not my channel, but
I've got these two in the back seat right now. So
ew.
I just take them with me everywhere. They're not mine. I mean, not silly.
Well, yeah, Randy, write up like a list, and I'll see if I don't know if I can help you get any guests or.
Opie was talking nice about Geno. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's you are friends with one that she follows me back. Actually, all the girls that she's got the short hair and she does the like the human trafficking. I think her story is phenomenal.
Oh, Eliza Bloom.
You know who I'm talking. She's phenomenal. I love.
I could introduce you guys. Yeah.
Right.
For sure. I'll get that going. All right, guys.
Advocating for and she's.
And you both are in like the hot short hair club. Okay, I have to be. Thank you guys for coming on. I'm gonna wrap this up. Wow, I can't believe it's almost been an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, we're crushing it.
I'm glad.
Geno, Will, Randy, Todd, thank you so much for coming out. Shout out to Adam Goldstein. He tried. His audio was a little wonky, but next time we'll get him back. Thank you, chat. Thank you, super chats. This was great. Hope you guys had a wonderful Memorial Day. Everyone follow Geno.
Bye, Chrissy. Thank you. I got you. Compound Media, baby. I got you. I've seen you. I've seen it. I don't know why I didn't follow. I didn't know it was you. I mean, I did, but maybe I don't know. But I got
Love you guys.
Thank you, Chrissy.
Thanks for having me.